I've never wanted a military counter coup because they usually go wrong and they're bad. At some point, though, there has to be a limit when they're fixing elections, openly stealing elections, openly having Google not list Donald Trump, and have the hijacked federal government trying to start a civil war financed by a bizarro Hungarian Jew Nazi sympathizer. How do you make that up? Who's 85 and looks completely insane and told newspapers he believes he's the Messiah. We have crazy people like George Soros with $25 billion we know of, probably trillions, literally, trying to overtake Russia. Look, you're no Napoleon, you're no Hitler, bro. They all thought they were the Messiah, too. At least they were military commanders and were war heroes. You are a demon. You're not even a devil, Soros. And that's why you're in this position to cause World War III. Just look at that worm on screen. Look at that sick, evil, filthy monster that you would expect to come right up out of the bowels of hell. That is Schmeagol on steroids. That is Gollum. That is a tool bag. Say what you want about Adolf Hitler, but he had the Congressional Medal of Honor. That's the Iron Cross First Class and Second Class, and was in hundreds of battles and was a message runner through the lines and had the record surviving running through the lines and was gassed twice by German blowback of mustard gas. And then had hallucinations that he was going to save Germany and all the rest of it. A very twisted, dark, wicked guy. Napoleon, top artillery commander. Military genius. Thought he was God, though. Thought he was invincible. Those were military men that knew what they were doing, starting wars. George Soros is a demon. And they've got a bunch of sycophantic yes men and women infesting the CIA, infesting all these agencies. Samantha Powers and these weird women on power trips with all their jewelry flapping their arms about how we're going to blow Russia up, and top generals on Fox News saying we need more dead Russians and more body bags. This is the kind of talk that just absolutely reeks of collapse and failure and thermonuclear war. Just stinks. These are stinking demons on narcissistic, crazy power trips that, oh, we're in control. Oh, we're in command. Oh, we have all these weapons. Oh, we have all these satellite-based weapons. Oh, let's use them. Oh, we've got DU Sabos in orbit. Oh, it doesn't matter if you knock Russia out. Their response will end up destroying the United States with submarines off the coast, jackass. Sure, you got 5-to-1 superiority on the Russians. It doesn't matter. The world ends. George Soros must be stopped. Hillary Clinton is obviously a complete lunatic. If you saw her in the grocery store, you'd go around the aisle to stay away from her. If you saw her, she's a creep. She's a witch. She's turned over to evil. Look at her face on Drudge. Look at it. Tonight, DNC storm warning. The heavens open up to drown the corruption. And then her, can we cue up the hyena thing again? Just running around, barking like a hyena. And then she does this thing where she opens her mouth like the Joker. I mean, all she needs is green skin, folks. These people are going to destroy us. I'm telling you. The only solace is they're going to be destroyed in it or down in their bunkers. Can you imagine being locked up with a bunch of globalists in a bunker? They're going to go completely insane. Bible says the rich men will go into the mountains, into their armored fortresses, and beat themselves on the head, wishing God would kill them. pray to God we seek repentance. I don't mean these fake whorehouse churches that try to keep you under control and all these name it and claim it demons. I mean, you just go into those churches. I mean, just like freaking, you can see actually almost see the devil standing behind those people. They just, because that's where the devil sends his armies, is into those churches to neutralize it. But we should repent, because the whole world is just going to hell in a handbasket. Merkel wants to accelerate more refugees coming in as the terror attacks explode and as they declare martial law and put troops on the street. That's the plan. The death of logic. By the way, I haven't plugged in 50 minutes. We're in the 25th hour of the worldwide broadcast. We are raising a lot of money to help fund the operation with the giant discounts. I want to thank you all that have gone and gotten the products, and a lot of you trying them for the first time. 40% off on storable food, 40% off on Brain Force, just an amazing nootropic. That's $17.76, folks. Comparable formulas are $60 to $70. It's always a great deal at $29, but now it's $17.76. Super Male Vitality, that's 30% off. I mean, just you name it. We've never had an across-the-board sale this big. We've had some that are close, but not this big. Free shipping on order $50 or more. And, of course, you can also get 10% off additionally when you sign up for auto ship on the nutraceuticals, coffee, you name it. 20% off on water filtration, InfoWarsStore.com. We'll be back. You've got 3 hours and about 6 minutes left in the global transmission. And then this once-a-year, 28-hour event will be a thing of history. Just as human life will be a thing of history if there's a full-scale nuclear war, which even mainline analysts admit we're closer to than even back in 1961 with the Cuban Missile Crisis. It is so sad that this is all going on and unfolding. But humanity has a chance to turn it around. I'm going to open the phones up in the first half of the next hour to get your view on what's happening, to get your view on what's unfolding. The toll-free number to join us is 800-259-9231. First-time callers in the first few rounds. 800-259-9231. And I will take some of your phone calls interspersed with David Knight and Joe Biggs. And then Dinesh D'Souza's on. I'll get to some of you then. Tucker Carlson's coming on. Anthony Gucciardi is hosting the 4th hour, and I'll host part of that with him as well. I do have a lot of news to get to, obviously. This is a big story. Bernie delegates, DNC, is replacing Sanders supporters with paid seat fillers to create fake unity. The article's on Infowars.com and the left-hand side of DrudgeReport.com. Let's go ahead and play that clip.
And was contemplating leaving, but I'm going to stay because the convention is full now. Every seat in the House is full. So those seat fillers you guys were hearing about, it's real. They're in here now. There are a lot of people sitting near me who I don't know or have seen the entire time I was here. I've been hearing from some of you who have been contacting me by text and direct message that the media is talking about how the convention looks more unified today, that, you know, everybody's applauding in unity and chanting in unity, and it's because the Bernie people aren't here. The Bernie people aren't here, and the people that are here are getting paid to sit in their seats and clap their hands. That's what I believe. Not 100% sure, but that's what I believe. That's what I see with my eyes. They have the floor closed off right now for anybody who gets out of their seat to go to the bathroom, which is how this all started for me, or to do anything. If you're hungry, if you leave your seat, you can't get back in right now. And my guess is that's because a seat filler is in your seat.
That's good. The full video is up on Infowars.com with more details. But that's everything with them is stealth. They don't just openly say it. It's all just, oh, what? We don't know. What, you're a conspiracy theorist? Well, here is a Bernie supporter confronts a seat filler. Let's play that clip.
Hey guys, it's Nancy. I'm a whip for Bernie today. It's Wednesday. Here we have, you don't have to say your name if you don't want to. He just came down from above the nosebleed section. And because our people, the Bernie people, went out to do a press conference, he was just given a credential, right? Yes? Yes. Yeah, and he came to be a seat filler, so this is true. Thank you so much. I love you, brother. You can go up. There we go. There's one guy that I have on video. admitting that he's a seat filler.
There you go. A seat filler. Of course, they're taking the delegates. They're ignoring them and creating super delegates. So everyone's trying to prove, look, they're stealing. Yes, we know. It's all admitted. They'll just call you a conspiracy theorist. By the way, the sale is going to have to end tomorrow on many items. Some of it will be extended. We have the biggest sale in our history, mega sale, to help fund the operation. Great products. InfoWarsStore.com. Take advantage of it. Be part of funding the InfoWar. Tip of the spear. We'll be right back in 70 seconds. Shock poll from the LA Times. It's up on InfoWars.com, also on DrudgeReport.com, linked in red. How the USC/LA Times Daybreak tracking poll works. And it is a scientific poll. And they go into the fact here that Donald Trump is now 7.8 ahead of Hillary Clinton and growing. 7.3 in some of the demographics. But what I'm getting at here is, I've been telling you that internal polling, scientifically conducted by unnamed parties, is showing about a 7.5. I told you that a week ago, told you again, that's really what the Trump campaign thinks they've got going. That's the real numbers. They don't want to be too optimistic, or folks won't bust their butts to get out and vote. It isn't just generally about overall popular vote, because of the Electoral College as well. And there is massive pull out all the stop fraud going on. But it looks like he's going to win Florida by as much as 10 points. If you see him lose Florida, you know the election was stolen. But they've already rigged the internet. They've already rigged Google. They've already rigged the primary for the Democrats, for Hillary. So you know they're going to try to steal the election. There's no way that group of reanimated corpses and zombified weirdos is actually going to win in this country. Quite frankly, unless they're young trendies, almost everybody I talk to, no matter what color they are, is supporting Trump. I mean, I see trendy liberals wearing the hats, and I go, is that a joke? And they go, no, we like him, we get it. This show is mega viral with high schoolers and college students who are really just sick of hearing about how they're an effing white male or an effing white female. And the, quote, minorities are sick of it. They just want to live their lives. They're just people. It's all to get us fighting with each other. Let's talk to Monica in Montana. You're on the air.
Hi, Alex. It's awesome to be on air with you. Hey, I was listening last night, and you were talking about your heritage and where you come from. And my mom and I talk about genealogy a lot. And I found out recently that we're related to, sorry, I'm so nervous.
A lot of interesting folks. It's okay. Go ahead.
So many people. 4 presidents: John Adams, John Quincy Adams, Ulysses Grant, which I'm not really proud of that, but you should be proud of it. I mean, Ulysses S. Grant was a drunk and did some corrupt stuff, but he was an interesting guy. And it is so cool, and it seems as these things start unfolding before us, it's almost like our genetic code changes, and the patriot inside of us. We wake up and we go, we're supposed to fight this tyranny. And I am so proud to have their blood flowing in my veins. Well, sure.
I mean, all of us need to look back on our ancestors. That's our great genetic heritage, and that's what they want us to forget. But listen, it's not just that we have corrupt elites. We have elites that are anti-human. The species is threatened. That's why people are activating. People can feel it in their bones, in their gut.
No. And you just spoke to me 100% last night when you talked about, holding your children and nursing your children. And, I nursed my son for 2 years, and I am absolutely proud. You just said everything that was on my mind last night, and I want to thank you so much.
Well, you're a sweetheart. Look, it's life. You've got goodwill. I've got goodwill. I want to see people successful. I want to see humanity empowered. I want to see bullies like Kim Jong-il and Kim Jong-un on the ash heap of history. And all of us transcend race or where we're from or all this stuff by the fact that we want liberty and we want freedom. And that's why to see them stoke the fires of racism on all sides is so sad, because it is a plan to bring us down. The species is under fundamental attack. Thank you, Monica. More calls straight ahead. I am announcing a new meme contest that is only